Here is my Lego Transformer, Hellspawn. I call him Hellspawn because he is a kind of, actually a very nice truck. He's got almost all the small details. He's missing a gas tank down here, but I tried to represent a gas tank with this cylinder inside here. He has the dual smokestacks, which is kind of like Scourge, but this is not Scourge, okay? He has a toolbox back here, which is actually part of the head. And I really like how it is a toolbox like this. And then there is a gap back here, which can kind of be seen as a trailer hitch. I think this guy succeeds as a truck. He has these wheel covers that don't stick out too much, but just enough that they're wheel covers because they cover the wheels. The back's slightly too skinny. If you look at it from the top, it's a little strange. But I don't know. This kind of this gives me a vague remindation of one of Veronopolis 98's Transformers. I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that the windshield is slightly smaller than the sides of the truck, and that it's a little tall. But he has floodlights. He has the grill and the bumper. If you look closely back there, you could actually see some transparent pieces behind the bumper. But sadly, the windshield and the front of the thing get very easily misaligned because of the transformation. But his transformation is very nice, so I'm just going to go ahead and transform it. Start off with, what you want to do is bring down these parts of the truck. And you will want to swing them out on these max fig hands and hopefully not break off this section. And then just reattach the section that you broke off and raise your camera for the transformation. And you can see how this is kind of going to turn out. So flip the toolbox down like that on that section, and then you could flip that down for now. And stop breaking off the wheels. Then flip that out, rotate this part, and you get something like this. Then what you want to do is you want to bring this part out like that, and then rotate the not front of the truck but the front of the cab, and don't break it, but like I said, try not to break it and you will be a-okay. And there's that, so it ends up being flat. Then you can do the same for the other side. And then tilt them forward as much as they will go, so that it looks like that. Then you can pose these sections and then fix your 4-piece background setup or whatever. I feel like that step's more specific to me, but that's okay. And now he has truck hands. So flip that down and then rotate that. And what you want to do is you want to rotate this part so that they kind of end up being like a little claw. Then flip them up like that. Then just bring that out. And then what you want to do for this arm is you want to kind of just spread it out like one of those animatronics from the Circus Baby World. I don't know. You kind of rotate that so that and then you could tilt this so that it rests on there. Then you want to bring this closer and like that. So that you have something like that, and that is a good arm. Then you can do the same for the other side, and you have yourself some arms. Very nice arms, I might add. Then stand them up and pose them, and you're good. And here is the finished product of Hellspawn. I call him Hellspawn because, like, just look at him. He looks like something that would crawl out of a pit of eternal flame and fire. I mean, his robot mode is certainly a success, almost as much as his truck mode. But I love how clean the arms end up. Like, it just does so much for it. And in case you were wondering about the head, I went for kind of a Bane from Dark Knight Rises kind of look, like it's a mask almost. Taking a closer look at that, that actually forms the toolbox in robot mode. It kind of flips out, and then these parts kind of flatten along with it. And I think that's actually really cool how the head kind of sticks out in robot mode, but still serves a purpose. But this guy is probably one of my best truck modes I've ever done, and he is one of my favorites. Here is Ghostfire next to him, who's still too tall for camera. But I'd say his beast mode more scales with him. I like to think they're kind of enemies because their color schemes do contradict each other. Like, you got the white and the orange, and then you got the red and the black, and I think they're just really cool. Here he is with the duck for no reason whatsoever, other than this duck is very large. And anyways, I feel like this guy is probably one of my favorite builds that I've done. I am in love with this guy. But anyways, if you guys like my Transformers and want to see more of them, check out my channel. I've recently started a new wave of Transformers. It's 21 to, I guess this one would be 24. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.